Hello everyone, Capricorn and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. My name is Nina. I am the reader here on the channel. I've decided to introduce myself in some of the videos so we can get better acquainted. Thank you guys for joining in. Today we are going to take a look at your weekend guidance tarot reading for November 15th through the 17th for the sign of Capricorn. If you would like to get entered into the drawing for free personal reading, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment your astrological sign below. Also, for information on how to book a personal reading, for business inquiries, any other fun, useful information is in the description box down below. Check it out if you are inclined to. So, Capricorn, let's see here. Thinker. The messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, then there's most likely something in the message for you. Going with the flow. Letting spirit guide you. I feel like you're in between something. Something may have just ended. Something that was maybe tumultuous, toxic. Maybe it wasn't toxic. Maybe it was just boring. However, feel like you were ready to move forward, but you just didn't know how. But you took the leap anyway. And now you're contemplating if that was the right decision. Don't be so hasty. Don't give up quite yet. You never know how close you are to succession if you quit. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Most important message for Capricorn. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to see? Well, there very well could have been deception in the past, but there was definitely some withholding of some information, maybe even finances. I feel like this caused some conflict, some competition, maybe even competing between more than one person. That could have very well been why they were withholding, because they felt like they were in competition with other people. Let's get some more cards out here before we So, Capricorn, there was definitely a situation where you were competing or another person was competing for your energy. However this resonates, this caused this person to kind of withhold the one who was in the competition. So if this was you, you pulled back. If this was the other person, they pulled back. Okay. However, this pull brought balance. I feel like this person may come forward. It is the retrograde, so it's so funny. Really quick story. My ex messaged me the other day, and he's not very into astrology and all the starry stuff. And honestly, when I had talked to him, this was several years ago, when I had talked to him, I wasn't really as into this stuff as I am now, even though I still was in the knowing, and I still, watched my horoscope. I still did readings, all this stuff. I just wasn't as involved with it as I am now. And he was just like, what? When he messaged me, I was like, oh, don't worry, it's the retrograde. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, that part. I feel like this person's going to come back. Don't be so hasty. That was just my situation. Everybody's situation is different. This person, whoever was putting on this competition, has learned their lesson. So if this was you, Capricorn, that was having another person compete for your attention, I feel like you got put in your place a little bit by this person, like not entertaining this. Now, on the other hand, if this was the cross watcher that was having you compete, Capricorn, you taking a step back brought in the balance, right? Brought in, like, put them in their place. So when they come back, don't be so hasty to deny because it's the retrograde. Hear them out, let them speak, and just be very frank. Like, when you had me competing for your attention with all these other people, I didn't really like that energy, so I just focused on something else. I wasn't into that. I do feel like this person coming forward is going to offer a new opportunity. Remember, with the Fool card, there's always that precursor, look before you leap. Okay, sometimes readers forget that. They're like, oh, it's a new opportunity of abundance and do-do-do. Gonna lead you right off a cliff. You better look before you leap. You better make sure all your ducks in a row, all your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Be more conscious when you're making decisions about yourself, Capricorn, your future, and the best scenario for yourself. This very well could be something that turns out great. It could just be a repeating cycle. You have to make the determination for yourself by how this person acts when you come forward. Or when they come forward and you're open to listening. I do feel like there is going to be some truth that is revealed in this situation. It's going to make way for new opportunities. It's going to make you open for new opportunities. Okay, but remember to always look before you leap. Don't just jump on every situation because it sounds good. Weigh the pros and cons. Watch how they act. Watch how they move, how they respond when you talk about certain things that you're passionate about. For instance, if you have an animal, talk about your animal on the first date. Okay, when you're going and meeting somebody for the first time, talk about your animal or child on the first date. I promise you. You'll be able to tell if this person is interested in children, if they're interested in pets. You're going to be able to tell by their reaction. Pay attention. It's time to stop moving through this world so unconsciously. It's time to start paying attention. I feel like you are, though. I feel like you are the one that stepped back from this competition. You know, when this person started playing with your emotions, okay, time to exit stage left. Remember, that's what brought in this balance, reward, justice. So just pay attention, be aware of the decisions you're making, how you're carrying yourself, how you're reacting to certain situations, certain scenarios. Don't back down, okay? You know what is right for you, Capricorn. Stand your ground. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust your intuition. That inner voice, that inner guidance. It's trying to tell you. It's trying to lead you. So try and listen. Get grounded, meditate. Nematona is sacred space. It symbolizes getting in connection with divine, with spirit, with God, consciousness, whatever you call creator, higher power, consciousness. Because let's all agree, even if we don't believe in God, creator, or a higher power, let's all agree there's at least consciousness, right? There is a need here, Capricorn, to get connected. Okay, so get grounded, meditate, go to a power place where you can feel that energy, whatever you need to help you get connected. It's crazy. I'm not even a religious person. I grew up in a Catholic family. So that kind of made me not really want to be in religion as much because Catholics are a little strange. I'm not going to lie, to my liking. No offense to anybody who is. But it's crazy how when I go to church, a church, and I usually go to a non-denominational one because they seem less judgmental. But whenever I go in there, it's crazy how the message kind of always resonates with what I'm going through. It's weird. So try it. You never know what could happen. So Capricorn, I feel like I've got a solid message for you guys for this weekend. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I know I've been talking about it for a while. I am in the works still of my Vimeo account for extended readings. I will also be offering other readings over there on the channel, on the Vimeo channel. I'm waiting until I get a certain amount of subscribers here on YouTube to launch. So that's what it is. If you would like me to help me to get there, the goal is 10,000 subscribers. At 10,000 subscribers, I will launch the Vimeo and all of that fun stuff. So if you want to help me get there, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.